Hi, everybody. This is Gary Dean with Sentiment Timing, and this is our technical video report for Tuesday, July 18th, 2023. I mean, the Bulls are just, they're skipping through the graveyard without a single really concern. And I mean, we haven't really seen a move like this for this long. I mean, since we had the Fed in massive QE mode. And the thing is that they're in tightening mode, and I don't care what anybody's telling you, what they're trying to sell you on these things, but we're not in the beginning stages of a new bull market. I know that. I know that there's anybody who's doing the panic buying right now because they think they're missing the train. They are going to probably be, being a little pissed off at themselves when they start seeing, the stock, the S&P trading down here. Is this frustrating? Yeah, it is. We were looking for that thing to top out, in this area here, actually in the 4,300 area. But it's kept going. It's not the first time we've been wrong on a call. But we also have to understand that. So we already closed over 180 points on this trade. Yeah, we're probably underwater 250 on this right now. So net we're down. But the thing is that from these highs to these lows going up and down, we made over 13 1400 S&P points. So I'm not really, I'm more frustrated than I am concerned about anything, because I just don't, I'm not believing in this. I think that they really are trying to get, almost like the smoke and mirrors, or the gaslighting that's been going on everywhere, whether it be the CIA, FBI, the DOJ, the Biden administration. You never really know what the truth is on this, and they're, with them. But this is kind of the same things where these banks and hedge funds, they're causing short squeezes, and they're doing it very strategically. They're using the options market as a big piece of it, and they're also, using the futures market on this. And the thing is that it's a gaslighting thing. There's nothing that has changed. The Fed is still going to be tightening, and money's not there, and I think they just are looking for people to sell to. Is really my thing, because I don't see this at all being into the start of a new bull market. And I mean, some of the another things that I'm seeing are just really let's say the reasoning. I mean, they're getting far fetched now for us being where we are, because, like I said, valuations in the PE and the S&P is basically where it's above these levels, are right next to them. So we still have a little ways to go to get there, but we're way above that with the PE, because earnings are suck right now, and you have price that's within 10%, 5% of all time highs. So the PE value is higher than it was here, and it was inflated here, and we had the Fed that was had zero interest rates for almost 10 years. So this is what I'm saying. I don't, I'm not quite sure what the rhyme or reason is on this. But the thing is I heard that I actually had a chuckle about a little bit is somebody came on and said that this rallies because the market knows that Trump's going to win, and they're looking a year out. And that to me is one of the dumbest reasons I think I've ever heard in my life. It just makes zero sense at all, because for one, everybody thought that the Republicans were going to sweep the House and the Senate. The Democrats have some kind of hold on these inner cities. They have, they know exactly what they need to do to pull off these victories, and to sit there and think that this market is looking ahead because they think Trump is going to win. Should he win? Yes. Should DeSantis win? Yes. Should Mickey Mouse win? Yes. Anybody than what's there. But my point is the market's not looking ahead to that. I'm sorry. That's just one of the dumbest things I have ever heard. So anyway, they're looking for reasons to be here. They're here. I'm trying to figure out what it is. But the thing is, I've been on the wrong side of this trade since since these levels here, when when I started adding on to it. But it is what it is. We have, I can go by what I have. We know sentiment's been extremely high. We have bearish divergences on the daily chart. I mean, if the Bulls can, somehow manage to get more people involved, you have 45.86, and then we have the 46.20 are the next resistance areas. And again, I think it's just absolutely insane to see it up here because the PE levels are going to be like when we if we were in this stage would have been we would have been up here on the S&P. So there's a disconnect right now, and it's I think it's more the frustrating trade they're trying to get people to buy into on it, and I'm seeing a lot more and more and more people jumping onto this. So it's nothing's really changed as far as on our end. Like I said, we have the sell signals. Even 60-minute chart after this big day again today, sell signals on there. If we look at the 15-minute chart, we have sell signals there. So to me, if we just look at the wave structure, um, you have your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, whether this is a wave five of five, or this is this is a wave three of five and down and up, that's we have to wait and see on that. But the thing is with the divergences that we're having and on all time frames, they're going to be paid. This is not the Fed cutting rates and putting money into the system. They're taking money out, and I'm starting to hear some stress about with the cost of deposits for mid-sized and small banks because interest rates are just so high, and what it's costing them too much money, and they don't have the backstop on it. And like I said, that's probably going to be the next shoe to drop is going to be one of those mid to small banks that go under, and they're going to have to get bailed out by one of the other banks. But that's really it. But as far as on a technical front, nothing has changed. The market just keeps grinding higher right now, and we're hearing reasons for it from all different ways, and it's kind of crazy, but they're right now. So there's nothing that I can say to make myself feel better on it. The market's doing what it's doing. I was wrong on this. I should have, in hindsight, really had to stop at the somewhere at the 44.50, and but we gapped above it and came down. So there's a mistake on my end, but also like I said, we've locked in over 180 points already. So being down, what we are right now, it doesn't hurt as bad as it should. So let's see if reality sets in sometime this week. I kind of think it has to, because seeing these 30, 40 point moves on absolutely nothing, the big bank earnings, I mean, God, they've been beaten since 2009 after they, almost all collapsed. So I would never use them as a guide. But anyway, have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys in the